Hello, I'm here at the Gulf Print and Pack exhibition in Dubai. Ben Daniel, the editor of Packaging Middle East and Africa magazine. And I'm here at the Carbon Middle East stand here at the show. And I'm here with the managing director of Carbon Middle East, Jenson George. Hello, Jenson. Good to see you.
Pleasure, Ben.
Same here.
Yeah.
So, Jenson, please give me some thoughts about your company. You know, as I see it, you have a tagline which says "Together towards sustainable solutions." I understand a lot of your packaging materials that you're displaying here speaks more about sustainability. So, take us through the journey of your company in general, and also what do you specialize when it comes to sustainable packaging.
That is true, Ben. Good observation. We are into sustainability. Carbon is a project management company. We are not focused on any particular product or material. Our primary focus is on helping clients develop the entire business model. Now we have a lot of clients having challenges in shifting their existing packaging into more sustainable solutions, and there is a lot of confusion, I would say, in the entire industry. And what is sustainable, what is biodegradable, what is recyclable? So we step in and we help them bring more clarity into the entire process and propose the right solutions. It can be through machines, it can be through materials, it can be through the entire supply chain designing. So it depends on how are we addressing the entire problem or the challenge.
Right.
So that's what we do primarily.
Excellent. That's really a unique solution that you're providing for the market, which is definitely a requirement, I would say. I agree with the word that you used, confusion in the market, which can be cleared with what you explained me now. So, where do you see the immediate results, or like the low-hanging fruits, as we say, when it comes to sustainability, which can be achieved with a proper, closed loop when it
Yes.
comes to recycling and bringing it back into the loop. So, with all these sectors that we see, obviously we have flexible packaging, which has a lot of challenges. We have corrugation, which is straightforward. Likewise, we have a little bit of challenge when it comes to folding carton and all of this, with some lamination and other things. So, as a consultant or solution provider for printers and converters who are in this area, where do you see the low-hanging fruits? Where do you see this cycle of, or the loop of recyclability easily adopted?
My first approach would be to not focus on a quick fix, because that is what has led us to this problem in the first place. To bring in a genuine or a shift that actually matters, we need to understand that this is not a race towards sustainability. It is not that I have to be the first in this or somebody else has to be the first in this. It has to be a collective effort if we really need to have a positive impact. And there are many stakeholders in the entire sustainability supply chain or the circular economy. All the stakeholders have to come in together towards a common goal. If To answer your question, if there is somewhere where we can look at a quick action, it is in raising awareness amongst consumers. How can brands do that? How can brands create awareness in their packages? Is this recyclable? Is this sustainable? What is the carbon footprint on this package? It is a matter of raising awareness from the consumers, because in the end, it is the consumers that close the loop. The manufacturers, the brands, the supply chain can initiate the loop, but the consumers have to close the loop.
Okay, very good. Very interesting point that you made. Brand owners that you just mentioned, they play a very important role when it comes to circularity or sustainable pack, because what they dictate or what they say to the converter is what they have to do, right? Even if you have very good solutions, the brand owner has to adopt to that. So, dwelling on that point, I want to ask you the question on costing. Now, sustainability is very easy for somebody to implement if they want to implement. When I say very easy, taking a decision is easy, but then making sure it's a commercial viable solution is a question mark. When I speak to brand owners, many brand owners speak about being sustainable by 2022, 2025, zero emission and all of that. But we see action happening very slowly than really it's supposed to. So what's your experience? What's your take on this?
Well, costing is a small part of the whole challenge. because as we our primary focus has always been on costing, and that is why we are facing an expensive problem in front of us now. I think it is time we moved away from costing and looked at the larger impact it can create, and it has to start again through awareness. Because from a brand owner's perspective, they are trying to make their business profitable or sustainable. Cost will play a role, but it is again a matter of supply and demand. If the converters are able to make products more available, if they are willing to take on this challenge, then the brands will also be willing to maybe slightly increase their costing or increase their budgets. So as I said, it is a collective effort. It cannot be that this is not a race anybody is going to win. This is a race. If anybody wins, it is all of us together, or nobody wins. That is what this entire drive is all about.
Fully agree with you.
Yeah.
So where do you see Carbon Middle East in the future? Because the sustainability has taken center stage in the packaging industry now. So what's your plan for the future? What are you looking? What kind of solutions would you like to offer to Packaging Middle East and Africa magazine readers and people who are listening to this?
For anyone who is at this point wondering how can they make their business more sustainable, how can they move into more sustainable packaging, we can help you there. Forget the machines, forget the materials. Generally what happens is in any decision, we first want to see, okay, what machine to buy, which paper to buy, and how do I get it running. But there are many things that has to happen before that. And for that, we need to have market know-how, market research to be done, where we know which direction the industry is moving to. We help you bring clarity there. The point to buy a machine or to buy a particular paper or to launch a particular product comes at a much, much, much later stage. The first thing we need to understand is what is viable, what can be replaceable, and what can be, what can address a pain point that is right in front of us.
Brilliant.
So we help, and it is not that we have an off-the-shelf solution. It happens through teamwork. It happens through market validations. So it is a continuous process. We can help you do that in a structured manner. It is not just giving advices. There are tools for that. There is a structure to that. That is where we can make a difference.
Brilliant. Pleasure, Jenson. I think it's great to know about your company and your solutions. I wish you all the best, because this is one of my favorite areas that I'm working on, packaging towards a circular economy. Magazine, we have also conferences and awards and all of that, so around this particular important area of the industry. So I wish you all the best, and I wish you all the success.
Thank you, Ben. It is people like you that make a difference.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.